If you're in a relationship with an avoidant partner, you've likely felt the sting of emotional distance. Just when you think you're getting closer, they pull back, leaving you feeling confused, rejected, or even questioning your worth. It's a painful pattern, but it's not about you. Avoidants often retreat because of their own internal struggles, not because of a lack of love or care. In this video, we'll explore why avoidants push people away, the fears driving their behavior, and how you can approach the situation with empathy while protecting your own emotional well-being. Avoidant attachment styles often develop as a result of early experiences. If a child grows up in an environment where expressing emotions is discouraged, dismissed, or met with indifference, they learn to suppress their feelings and rely on themselves for comfort. Over time, this self-reliance becomes a defense mechanism, helping them avoid the vulnerability and potential pain of emotional closeness. In adult relationships, this fear of vulnerability can manifest as withdrawal or pushing their partner away. They may crave connection on some level, but feel overwhelmed by the intimacy and emotional demands it requires. For them, creating distance feels safer than risking the discomfort of being emotionally exposed. Avoidants push people away for several reasons, most of which stem from their underlying fear of vulnerability. They often associate closeness with a loss of control or independence. The idea of depending on someone else emotionally may feel risky or even threatening to their sense of self. When a relationship becomes too intense, avoidants might feel the need to create space to protect themselves. This isn't necessarily a reflection of how much they care about you. It's about managing their own feelings of discomfort. They may also retreat when conflicts arise, as they tend to avoid emotional confrontation and fear being overwhelmed by the situation. Another reason avoidants push people away is a deep-seated fear of rejection. Ironically, their withdrawal is often a preemptive move to avoid the possibility of being hurt themselves. By creating emotional distance, they believe they're safeguarding themselves from disappointment or rejection. Being on the receiving end of an avoidance withdrawal can be incredibly painful. You might feel like you're constantly chasing after connection, only to be met with resistance. This push-pull dynamic can leave you doubting your worth or questioning whether the relationship can ever feel balanced. It's essential to recognize that their behavior isn't a reflection of your value or the quality of your love. Avoidants retreat because of their own fears, not because you've done something wrong. Understanding this distinction can help you approach the situation with greater clarity and self-compassion. Navigating a relationship with an avoidant requires a delicate balance of empathy and self-protection. Start by giving them the space they need without interpreting their withdrawal as a personal rejection. Avoid chasing after them or pressuring them to open up immediately, as this can trigger their defenses and push them further away. Instead, create a safe and supportive environment where they feel comfortable expressing themselves at their own pace. Use calm, non-confrontational language when discussing your feelings. For example, say, "I've noticed you've been quieter lately. Is there anything on your mind?" This invites dialogue without making them feel cornered. At the same time, it's important to set boundaries for your own emotional well-being. Let them know what you need to feel secure in the relationship and be clear about the behaviors you're willing to accept. Healthy relationships require mutual effort, and your needs are just as important as theirs. Building a stronger relationship with an avoidant partner takes patience and consistency. Focus on creating moments of connection that feel low pressure and natural, such as sharing a hobby or engaging in lighthearted conversations. These interactions help build trust without overwhelming them emotionally. Celebrate small steps toward vulnerability. If your partner shares something personal or opens up in a way they usually wouldn't, acknowledge their effort. Positive reinforcement can encourage them to continue lowering their defenses. It's also crucial to work on your own emotional resilience. Strengthening your sense of self-worth and independence can help you navigate the ups and downs of the relationship with greater confidence and clarity. While it's possible to build a meaningful connection with an avoidant partner, It's important to recognize when the relationship may not be serving your emotional needs. If their behavior consistently leaves you feeling unsupported, drained, or unfulfilled, it's worth reflecting on whether the dynamic aligns with your values and goals. Seeking support through therapy, individually or as a couple, can provide valuable tools for navigating these challenges. A professional can help you explore your attachment patterns, improve communication, and foster a healthier dynamic. Avoidants push people away, not because they don't care, but because they fear the vulnerability that closeness requires. By understanding the psychology behind their behavior and approaching the relationship with empathy and healthy boundaries, you can create a space where both partners feel valued and secure. Remember, it's equally important to honor your own needs and ensure the relationship supports your emotional well-being. If you'd like to dive deeper into understanding avoidant attachment and building stronger relationships, I've written several books that offer practical tools and insights. You'll find the links to those in the description below. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share your experiences or questions in the comments. I'd love to hear how you've navigated relationships with avoidant partners.